Okay. Happy Monday. I hope everybody is doing well. If you are going through things, going through life, and you're trying to figure out how to navigate your business, fitting into your life, how to start it, how to launch it, how to go about it, how to grow it, then you are doing amazing. I hope that you know that because it is no easy freaking feat to build a business, especially from nothing and something that you might not know everything about. And I feel like in the coaching world, this is it, right? Like that's the reality for so many of us is we come into this and either we don't know anything about health and fitness or we know nothing about business or we know nothing about either one of them. So I feel like it's a very fitting, image. And for today's talk, I am just going to focus on the actual things that I really want you to be honest with yourself when it comes to building the business. That we're not going to dive too deep into like the little things, the habits, all of that stuff. That is a whole other section, and that's going to go along with the mindset portion that we're going to talk about. But I just want you to know that. I want you to know that what we're going to talk about, this is like the numbers types of things. This is the unsexy part of it. This is the like get down and dirty, not pretty, but the reality of building a business, okay? These are the things that I really, really want you to have an understanding of and be able to look at what are you doing? Is there any missing gaps? If there are spots in what we're going to talk about that you are doing or you are not doing, that you're doing well or you are not doing well, things that you come along and you're like, ooh, I need to fix that, or I am not doing that, I should probably start. Here's what I want to preface this by saying. If there is one of those where it's a gap in what you are doing, it's not that you're doing anything wrong. It's that you are taking information and now going to apply it to do better. I truly, I know that not everybody's a mom. I know that, but I want you, and I know that you can envision when you are a mom, there are so many different things that you have to be able to do. You have to make choices on. You are literally taking care of a tiny human. Even if you're not a mom, imagine like your work or your like friends and whatever it is. You know that there are times where you have to make decisions that you're not entirely sure about, but you really have to stand strong in them because you have to. You literally have no choice. The same thing applies with your business, okay? You can't spend your entire day, your entire time being hard on yourself about everything that you're not doing or everything that you're doing wrong. I've learned this as being a mom. I spent so many months in the very beginning of having a baby speculating and overanalyzing and tearing myself down, thinking that there were so many things that I was doing wrong, when all I really needed to do was say, hey, Ray, you're really freaking good at this. Your baby just needs you to love her, and whatever you do is the right answer. That's what I want you to apply to this business. So you don't need to be a mom in order to understand this, but I want you to know this. Whatever you choose to do in your business and it feels good and it is working is the right answer. Just because somebody else does something different, just because somebody else does something more and you don't want to do it that way, does not make you wrong. What feels good for you in this business and what's working in this business is what's right. I really want you to grasp that. The greatest piece of parenting advice that I learned that changed everything, and now I actually find myself applying it to my business, and now my business is if it is not a problem for you, it's not a problem. So what might be an issue for somebody else in their business, it doesn't need to be an issue for you. If you are having success in doing what you're doing, and that's different from somebody else, it doesn't make you wrong. If you are having success in your business, not doing something, and somebody else is doing it, or another coach is telling you to do it, it doesn't make you wrong. I want you to remember this. If it is working for you, and it feels good for you, and it's not a problem for you, then it's not a problem. I find so much confusion and distraction in what's being said and these calls and these team calls. So part of like the team calls that I've been doing, I've been trying to do and provide the information that I've been trying to provide. I've been trying to keep it like standard stuff, you know, not here's what I'm doing that's entirely working for me, and because it's working for me, this is what you need to be doing. I'm trying to keep it very standard and giving you the independence to create something that works for you. That's just how I do it. That's how I want you to build your business, because I'm getting really frustrated with the talk, especially from coaches who have been doing it for like 5+ years. I've been doing this for 5 years, and what worked for me to build my business 5 years ago is not 1000% is not going to be what works for you to build your business. It just won't. You cannot build the business the way that I built the business 5.5 years ago. It can't be done. It is so different now. We have different products. We have different programs. We have different packages. We have different enrollment options. We have different compensation plan. We have different team building. We have different, like everything is different. The social media world is different. Everything is different. So how I teach you to build your business is just very basic. You have to do what's right. You have to do what's right and feels good for you, okay? That's what I want to preface this all by. I'm going to share my screen. If you have any questions whatsoever, you guys who are on live, then feel free to pop them in the chat or just unmute yourself and ask away. But I'm going to fly through a few of these different things that I want you to just have an understanding of when it comes to treating this business like a business, Okay, the first thing, what's your mindset? What is your mindset when it comes to whether or not you have a business? Are you thinking to yourself, yeah, it's cool if I make a couple extra bucks? Or do you have a mindset of, I freaking need this? Like, I need this to work. There is no other option. This must work. This is my only option. Do you have a mindset of knowing that there's a plan B? Well, if this doesn't work out, I know I can at least stay at my full-time job. Do you have a mindset of being hesitant? Are you worried or hesitant to start or to talk about things? Do you have a mindset that says, I freaking bloody well deserve this. I deserve this success. I deserve this compensation. I deserve this pay. I deserve the success that I am capable of achieving in this business. Is that the mindset that you lead with? Hopefully you guys have an idea of which mindset I personally go about in this business. Number one, it's I need this. This pays my bills. This literally pays our bills. It helps contribute to the bills that we have to live in this house. I need this. I need this income. But I also lead with a mindset that says, I am so bloody well deserving. I am worthy and deserving of earning income, of having the lifestyle that, 90% of people are not willing to go out and to achieve and create for themselves. That's the mindset I lead. I don't have a mindset of a plan B. There is no plan B. Like, in my head, there is no plan B. Creating this second business, it's not a plan B for me. It's something in addition. The reason I can then create the second business is because of my coaching business. There was no and is no plan B for me. This is it. I'm not hesitant when I lead with it. I want you to ask yourself, What are you thinking when it comes to this business? Because if you are thinking anything besides, I deserve this and this is the only option, you're never going to see the success that you truly desire. So mindset is key to whether or not you treat this and act as if this is a business. This particular section is where you can really dive into some personal habits that will help you keep the mindset. Because how do you keep the mindset of, I deserve this and I need this and this is the only option? How do I keep out, plan B? How do I eliminate that idea in my head? It takes daily intentional action and habits in order to maintain in a, this is my business, this is my work, this is what I'm doing, I deserve this, I am worthy of this, I know that everybody else has doubt, I don't care, I'm showing up anyways. It takes daily intentional choices and thoughts and actions and habits in order to stay in that. That's where your personal development, your journaling, your affirmations, your gratitude, your health, your fitness, all of that plays into this. So if you are not doing the work to make sure that your mindset remains in a, I am so freaking deserving of succeeding in this business, this is the only option, that's a great place to start. Next, your why. If there is no clarity in why you are doing this, why do you want a business? Why do you want success? Why are you here? Why are you showing up on a team call? Why is it important for you to build this? Why is it important for you to build a business and not a hobby? Why did you say yes to this opportunity, to coaching? Why? What is it about coaching that's important to you? This is the biggest thing. Why will you wake up tomorrow and choose to be a coach? I have got up every single day for 5.5 years and chosen to be a coach. I choose to continue to build my business because I know exactly why I'm here. Why are you here? And why do you continue to wake up every single day and stay a coach? Why is it important to you? If you don't know these answers and you can't see it so freaking clearly, like when you close your eyes, there is a clear picture, a vision, a exact image of what this means to you, of what this is going to provide to you, of what your life is going to be like. That's another place to start. Why will you bulldoze through fears and objections and people saying no and people having doubts and people trash talking network marketing? Why will you still stand tall and confident and never break down when somebody tells you, oh, you're doing that scam shit? You're in a pyramid scheme? Why will you still stand with 2 feet, head tall, open up, proud to represent Beachbody? When somebody comes to you and trash talks the idea that Beachbody being on the public stock market for some reason that they can justify, why will you defend the company? Why will you stand tall and say, I'm a Beachbody coach? Do you know that it actually took, I believe, looking back now, that the reason, one of the things that held me back from really truly booming in this business was I didn't have the confidence to say, I'm a Beachbody coach to whoever I said it to whoever was asking, oh, what did you do? I used to stutter over my words all the time. Now I'm like, oh, I'm a health and fitness. I run my own business. Do you know Beachbody? I'm a Beachbody coach. Proudly, I can announce that and state that, and I want everybody to know that. I used to avoid using the word Beachbody. I don't know why. It's your job to figure that out, to figure out why are you with the company? Why are you with this company and not the other options that we have available to us? Why are you not with Monat? Why are you not with Arbonne? Arbonne's a health and wellness company sort of too. Why not them, and why Beachbody? Why is it important that you're here? Why on our team and not somebody else's team? Why did you choose your sponsor coach and nobody else? Okay? It's so freaking important, which leads into your vision. Do you have an extremely clear, vivid vision of what you want this to be for you, for your future? What does your team look like? What does your client base look like? What is the unique factor that you bring to the coaching industry? The Beachbody world as a Beachbody coach, why you? If you don't know that answer, if you can't stand so freaking confident in saying you should choose me over everybody else when you're talking to somebody, you got work to do on your mindset, on understanding why, and your vision. Can you see clearly what you're working for? When you have a vision of what you want this business to be for you, you will show up every freaking day and you will do the damn things that you have to do, not that you want to do. If your vision is shaky at all, you will always find room for excuses. Action. This is, if everything else is all clear, this is where things can get a little rocky. This is where you really have to have discipline, because this is where the money is made. A business is to make money, okay? Now, I want you to be able to say, I want to make money. If you have any hesitation towards making money in this business, then you're not here to build a business. If you have weird thoughts around making money by helping somebody else, then you have got to go back to the mindset, to the why, to the vision. Why are you here? Okay? Your action needs to be business action. So I want you to ask yourself, who are you talking to? Are you talking to prospects? Are you talking to people that are going to buy or that are constantly providing excuses? Are you talking to quality leads? Leads being like prospects, people that you are in conversation with. Are you spending your time talking to people to grow your business? Or are you spending your time talking to other coaches? Are you spending your time talking to friends? Are you spending your time talking to other clients, other coach friends, other client friends? Are you spending too much time talking to your coaches? Who are you talking to? That's important. What are you talking about? Are you constantly talking about things that are going to move you forward and grow your business? Are you talking to people about the opportunity? Are you talking to prospects and new people about joining into your boot camp, into your business? Or are you talking too much about things that are not going to make you money? Just analyze. Look at what you're doing. What is the action that you're taking? How are you showing up? Are you showing up positive? Are you showing up confident? Are you showing up ready? Are you showing up fearless? Are you showing up with fear but doing it anyway? Are you showing up disciplined? It's okay to show up and not have all your shit together. It's okay to show up and not know exactly what you're doing for every single thing. The fact is that you're showing up and you're doing it anyway. Are you showing up and saying, I have no idea what I'm doing. I am so terrified. I hope that I'm doing okay. Are you showing up like with a wonky kind of energy? Or are you showing up saying, I have no freaking clue what I'm doing, but you know what? I'm going to damn well figure it out. If you want to join this boot camp, I will figure out how to get you inside. I will talk to somebody. I will go the lengths to get you inside. I will figure out and answer your questions on what you need to do. And then are you going to do it? Are you going to figure it out? Are you being independent? Are you being on top of things? Where are you showing up? Are you showing up for people, new people, to get into this? Are you showing up on platforms that are proving to have success? Are you showing up at all? When are you showing up? Consistently or inconsistently? All the time or some of the times? Remember, nobody ever wants to sign up with an inconsistent coach. Nobody ever. Nope, they want a consistent coach. They will sign up with somebody who they want to be like. Why are you showing up? Are you showing up because you feel obligated? Are you showing up because somebody told you to? Or are you showing up because you want to? Are you showing up because you want to make $1? Or are you showing up because you want to make a business helping people and build that team and culture and community and help people change their lives with health and happiness? Is that why you're showing up? Or are you showing up because you want to make a lot of money? You have to know, why are you showing up? Are you showing up to hit Success Club? Or are you showing up because you want to share this opportunity with as many people as you possibly can this month? This is what I try to remind myself of all day long, especially now. I have about this much time with a million things to do. It is key, crucial, everything, imperative that I choose the action that is going to grow my business or teach me how to grow my business, and let everything else go to the side. Sometimes that means leaving people on red. My friends, my family, sometimes you guys. Sometimes it means not doing things that I really said I was going to do, because unfortunately, it doesn't fit in this much time. I only have this much time. It is key that you choose to do the things that are going to move you forward only. Goes back to that action. Who are you talking to? Where are you showing up? When are you showing up? How are you showing up? Can you go to bed every single day and say, I am proud of the work that I put in to grow my business today? Do you lay your head down at night and feel proud? Or do you lay your head down at night and say, mother fricker, I spent way too much time doing way too many things that did not move my business forward? Now, there is a difference between, my nose is so itchy. There is a difference between going to bed, laying your head down and saying, man, I didn't have the success today that I thought I was going to have, or I'm in a down spot this month. Man, I'm trugging along and it is a freaking sticky mud. Like, this shit is hard this month. There is a difference between going to bed saying, I am giving it my freaking all, man, and it is hard, and going to bed saying, man, I wasted way too much time. Can you go to bed saying, I put in the work, I chose the actions to grow my business? It's not about the results, you guys. It's not always about the results. Because in entrepreneurship, in growing a business, no matter what business it is, but I can tell you from experience, especially in this business, it is like this. Huge spikes, really low lows. And then you go up a little bit, and then you truck along, you maintain, and then you spike up for a quick hot minute, and then right back down. It is a roller coaster. There are always times of high highs, low lows, maintenance, and everything in between. Okay? The fact that you can go to bed and say, I gave it literally everything that I could do today. I sent out 5 messages. I invited 5 people, but they were quality people. Man, I had that incredible conversation with that so-and-so who is really interested in coaching, and I poured everything that I possibly could. And I feel like that really was quality time into growing my business, because I can't wait tomorrow to see what she says. And tomorrow I'm going to spend all of my time talking about the 645 launch, and I'm just going to keep on going. I'm going to keep on trucking through. I am proud of the work that I did. Can you say that every single day about your business? You're not going to be perfect. There are going to be many days where you're like, damn, I kind of shit the bed today. Tomorrow I'm going to be better. This is my favorite one. When I am wasting my time, and again, because I am not perfect, you guys. I am not saying any of these things because I am perfect. But when I do have my shit together, when I am having success, when I am, doing things well, these are what I'm doing. But one of my favorite things is if my coaches copied exactly what I did in a day, exactly what I did today, would they have success and grow their business? Can you say that? Can you ask yourself and positively say, if all of my coaches, if a brand new coach came in today and they copied exactly what I did today, would they have growth? If you are thinking to yourself, no, then you got to look at something. You probably got to look at your action. Maybe you got to look at your mindset. If your coaches thought exactly what you're thinking, would they grow business? If they talked to the people that you are talking to, would they grow business? If they spent the time doing what you're doing, would they grow a successful business? That is a gut check all the time. If you find yourself scrolling, this is how I end up stop scrolling. I ask myself, if I caught one of my coaches telling me I'm not having success, this business isn't working, and I knew that they were spending that much time scrolling instead of doing work that's going to grow their business, I would tell them that's why you're not growing your business. It's a gut check for myself because I want to constantly be doing the work that I know my coaches, you guys, would need to be doing too. My work might look a little bit different, but the fact is my mindset and my action growing my business? Am I doing the work that's going to move me forward? That's really important. The last thing is analyze. If you want this business to be a business, if you want it to pay you like a business, and when I think about that, to me, that means that I am making consistent income, I am consistently growing, I am consistently having new coaches, new clients. I am consistently having people asking me questions. I am consistently seeing Success Club points. I am consistently seeing recurring clients, recurring purchases. I am consistently seeing leads. That to me is what the business looks like, because to me, that looks like income. If I am making income consistently week after week after week, and it is income that is valuable to me, that to me is a business. That's what it looks like for me. Maybe it looks different for you. That goes back to your why and your vision. Analyze what you're doing. Is it working? Is it converting? Is it converting new customers, new coaches, new clients, new purchases, new transformations? Is what you're doing working? If it's not working, change it. Stop doing things that are not working. Are you not doing things to be converting? Is your lack of doing things not working? Change it. This goes back and wraps it all up in a pretty bow. Hang on, I want to get out of there. One sec. This goes back to, if it feels good for you and it is right for you and you don't have a problem with it, then it's right. Analyze what you're doing. What might be working for everybody else. This is like prime example. Reels are so freaking hot right now, right? So hot. But just because somebody else is seeing success in doing Reels doesn't mean that it's going to be the success creation for you. Doesn't mean it's going to be the sole answer for you. Try it, take action on it. If it's not working and you hate it, stop doing it. Find the thing that feels good for you and produces results. Okay? You can stay open-minded. You can take on different learnings. You can listen to calls. You can hear what other people are doing. Try it out. But if it doesn't feel good for you, then don't do it. Okay? There is not one set way for this business to be built. The beautiful, most incredible gift that you have with this business is the fact that you get to decide how to create it. You have this platform, Beachbody On Demand. You have these products, all of the nutritional, Shakeology, Beach Bars, Energize, Recover, all of the products that we have. You have the experts, all of the trainers that we have, the team that we have at Team Beachbody. You have everything provided by Beachbody with no specific one way to get there. One way to create the success that you want to have. It is in your hands to build what you want to build. Do you want a team? Do you want a client base? Do you want a culture? Do you want a community? What do you want? Do what feels good for you. If it is not a problem for you, it's not a problem. Okay? Okay. Just gonna check the chat. Yes. Any questions around any of this, around anything building business, anything? Any questions that I can answer for you guys while you're here? We're good? Amazing. Okay. I hope that if there's nothing that you take away from today's call, I hope that it is the reminder that if it's not a problem for me, it's not a problem. I can do this. Enjoy it. Build the business. Treat it like a business. Take that action that's going to make you grow. Don't get stuck in teeter-tottering. Don't get stuck in mindset. Have the mindset that I'm going to make this happen and get the things that need to get done, get them done. You don't show up and say, you don't take action from a place of, oh, I don't want to. So then you don't. You don't say, I'm so afraid. Because it goes back to the why are you going to bulldoze through fears and objections and doubts and all of the hesitations. Treat it like a business with the mindset, the vision, the action, and the analytics. I love you guys. Bye.